Welcome to the baptism of fire for the Before I get you hooked up to some of the trending stories making round in the world of football, now talking about the FIFA 2023 Women's World Cup. Let me start the show by letting you know from the home scene that the the Tigers has defeated Egypt in the ongoing 2023 FIBA Women Afro Basketball Championship that is currently going down in Kigali, Rwanda. The defending champion Egypt, who had previously defeated DR Congo before facing the Nigerian team. The Tigers dominated the game through the first quarter with 83 to a 65 scoreline win, having scored 18-10 in the first quarter with a halftime score of 23 to 42. The result never changed going into the third quarter, with Nigeria dominating to set 56-42 points, but in the final quarter, it was all about the Tigers once again showing their dominance as it concerns basketball. Yes, we never falter despite some of the things that goes down even in the local scene, talking about administrations and the things that are currently not going well for us. But all in all, it shows that despite all the resilience in the Nigerian factor always come to play. Alright, let's delve away from that now and let me let you know that it's all about things are going down in the MPFL. As a report that we are getting is that Imo State Governor Opa Uzodimma have splashed over 100 million naira on the Atlanta team of Owerri for their remarkable and their exploits that they did in the just concluded NNL Super 8 playoffs. The Nazi Millionaires were unbeaten in all NNL games in the 2022-2023 campaign. They whipped Caterpillars by 2-0 in the epic Super 8 final at Stephen Keshi Stadium to emerge overall champion of the second tier league for the concluded season. Let me also let you know that prior to the thrilling clash, the climax of the playoff, Atlanta had sealed their place back in the Nigerian Premier League alongside Sporting FC of Lagos. Last week at a civic reception for the 5-time league and 2-time FA Cup winners at the Gonglas House, Owerri, Governor Uzodimma lauded the coach Christian Obi Charge for a job well done. He eulogized the players and their technical crew for the team led by the former Nigerian goalkeeper Christian Obi for a commendable performance during the season, which culminated in their promotion back to the MPL one season after their relegation. Talk about a way of rewarding hard work. Talk about a way of letting teams know that yes, your governor is always behind you. You need to give it to Governor Hope Uzodimma for that kind of gesture. Following the move by Abia State Governor, talking about His Excellency Governor Oti for what he did with the Aimba team, and of course, I'm not forgetting Bendel Insurance, where the Governor Godwin Obaseki also rewarded the players and commended them financially for a job well done. Still talking stories from the home scene. Now, before I jet out, let me let you know that the Benga and Lebele led bound proposed 2 league formats to the club, which would feature either a 20-team full season format or an abridged format over 2 games. Game A and the Game B, which will form 2 groups. Now they have started again. It's more or less that we have 2 proposals. You either take a full season format, which is the usual 38 games for each teams, or we play the abridged format, to which was done last season. Although both propositions are based on the season kickoff on the 26th of August 2023, the abridged format is expected to run till the 14th of April 2024, while the full season is expected to run until the 9th of June 2024. What it simply means is, if we take the abridged format, surely we will finish the league on the 14th of April 2024. That is when we have Group A and Group B. 10 teams will form the Group A and 10 teams will form the Group B, to which they will play each other in a round-robin format. But if we opt for the full season, it will end on the 9th of June 2024. Now, if you look at the abridged format, it is cost effective. The traveling constraint is very, very minimal. And also, the prize money will be a little bit up to what we had last season. And also, if you look at the abridged format, it will end much more earlier than the full season format. And of course, when it comes to refereeing, when it comes to organization, logistics, publicity, and what have you, it will do us good with the abridged format. But the abridged format almost usually do not show us the true representation of our leagues. That is, the teams that usually win, people usually say that they are not the best teams that always wins. And also, when we have the abridged format, the teams that will make it to play the Super 6, that is the top 3 in Group A and the top 3 in Group B, facing each other, it will not be a good one in terms of the teams that we eventually move into the next stage. Alright, away from that, now we'll see how that pans out. Whether it will be a full format or an abridged format, I will be covering that news particularly to make sure that I bring the best and also the breaking news concerning that one. Alright, away from that, now let's delve over to where it's going down already in the FIFA Female World Cup. Host nation and New Zealand, we are stunned over the weekend after playing a goalless draw against Switzerland. It was tears, pains, frustration for the host nation New Zealand as they were humbled by Switzerland. That game ended by a goalless. Both teams could not find the back of the net and they had to settle for the spoils. Both teams played out a goalless draw, but it was more heartbreaking for the host nation New Zealand as they now become the first host nation in the Female World Cup to not make it out of the group stage. It has never happened before, but yeah, now we've seen it that New Zealand has been knocked out of the 2023 FIFA Female World Cup. But it was all about Norway, yes, when they defeated their opponent Philippines by 6-0, equaling the goals that the Germans scored against Zambia in their first game when they scored 6 goals. When they put 6 goals up, I beg your pardon, but the Zambian goalkeeper. Goals are scored by Hanged in the 6th minute. Hanged also found the back of the net in the 17th minute, but then it was Hansen who made it 3 in the first half in the 31st minute. Well, we also saw the result over the weekend yesterday when Norway in the 48th minutes in the second half scored their 4th goal, but through an own goal from Becker. Then there was a penalty that was awarded to which Renda 10 missed the penalties for Norway. But then it was actually, she scored that penalty. Yes, Rentel scored that penalty in the 54th minute. But then in the 90th plus 5th minute, it was Hang who completed a hat-trick with a stunner, courtesy of the assist from the penalty scorer Renton in the 90th plus 5th minute. That winner for Norway put them in in a second position on the Group A log. Switzerland finished first with 5 points after playing a goalless draw against the host nation, New Zealand. New Zealand finished third, but were knocked out on a goals difference. They had a 0-goal difference, while Norway, who finished the same point with New Zealand, had 4 points as well, but have a superior 5 goals difference. Alright, let me let you know that currently now, as the game is going between Spain and Japan, the Japanese women, talking about the Blue Samurais of Japan, are not taking it easy with VL Furia Rojala, as it is 3-0 in favor of Japan. All 3 goals are scored in the first half by Miyazawa in the 12th minute. Aoki got that the second goal for Japan in the 29th minute, and Miyazawa got a second of the game to extend the win for Japan over Spain to 3-0. But then good news in the other game currently going down. It is 64 minutes in that one, and Costa Rica put 1 goal back in the 48 minutes against the Shipolo Polo of Zambia. Zambia currently leading this one by 2-1. Zambia, I beg you, I'm on my knees, I'm begging you, don't be like South Africa, who we are leading Argentina last week by 2-0. But in the space of 5 minutes, the Argentine women scored 2 goals and the game ended by 2 goals apiece. Please, I beg you, let that not be the taste of the Shipolopolo of Zambia, because we do not want anything to halt the rhythm of Africa. Alright, let me let you know that it is almost a kickoff now, exactly 11 a.m. The Super Falcons of Nigeria, talking about the most successful team in Africa, talking about the most successful female team in Africa, talking about the most successful team in Nigeria. When it comes to football, you must give it up to the Super Falcons. By 11 a.m., the iconic Prince Bay Stadium will be filled by the fans of the Super Falcons, even though we hear that they have not been granted visa, but we know that in the spirit and soul, we will be rooting for them to go all out to stake a claim and put their foot on the pedal to win this one. A win for the Super Falcons, it means that they will finish top of the table and they will have a lesser opponent to play in the round of 16. I do not want to play England. No, not yet. I want to play them in the final. I want to see Nigeria against England in the final. If you believe me and if you have the faith as I do, put your hands in the air and say, yes, Lord, it will be that way. Stepping into the spotlight with confidence, the Nigeria Super Falcons have displayed unwavering progress on the pitch. As a group leaders, they have secured 4 points from their first 2 games. The adventure at the tournament opened with a goalless draw against the reigning Olympic champion Canada, who were ranked 8th on the FIFA ranking. But the defining moment came when they shocked the world with a breathtaking 3-2 victory over 10th ranked Australia, propelling them closer to the knockout stage of the World Cup. Republic of Ireland is their next opponent, and I do not see anything other than a huge victory for the team. Alright, let me let you know over the weekend, and most especially early hours of this morning, it was Manchester United 2 and Borussia Dortmund 3. United again continue their a goal conceding adventure in the preseason. Recall that they considered 2 against Real Madrid and considered 3 against Wrexham United, and now they have considered 3 against Borussia Dortmund. What is going on? Is it the spirit of Harry Lord Maguire? Only time will tell. But then it was a Chelsea who won a Fulham by 2-0. One man, Christopher Nkunku, can't just stop there. Yes, over the weekend also we saw Barcelona against Real Madrid, but then Barcelona had to take that one like a Champions League final. 1, 2, 3 goals, and they defeated Real Madrid, and Real Madrid could not score against Barcelona. It was a preseason, but it looked like an El Clasico Champions League final. Oh, it's gonna be hot at this season. And then let me let you know that Chelsea have waded into the transfer of Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool, even though we hear that Liverpool have opened talks with PSG to sign Kylian Mbappe, but Chelsea have put their mouth where their money is. Alright, guys, I wish I can continue, but my time is so up. But join me later by 5 p.m. Dr. Odile. I can see you, Uche Baka. Yes. You were my winner last Saturday. And of course, Wisdom. I can see you, Emmanuel. I can see your messages, and I know you are there. Dunga, you are there also. Daniel, you are there. Oh, Bonanza, Judas, and God. I can see you. I can feel you. Come on, guys. Join me by 5 p.m. Let's set Abuja on fire sportically. I will be back to talk more sport. By then, we should be jubilating and celebrating the win of the Super Falcons. Until then, I'm done and I'm gone. God bless. No stress. Do have a fantastic work via ahead. And before I bounce out, I will let you know whom is our Super Fans of the Day. Come this evening by 5 p.m. Stay tuned.